The Orlando Magic have signed Trevelin Queen, the 2022 MVP of the G League, to a one-year deal. Chris Haynes of Bleacher Report just put out in a tweet. And if you guys haven't followed Trevelin Queen, he's a guy that I have been a fan of. You know, he got a one-year deal, which is probably going to be non-guaranteed. And this is a guy who, you know, he can finish above the rim. He's, you know, able to be a solid facilitator, in my opinion. And I personally think he's shown that at 6'6", he's this like point guard. Like not, you know, I wouldn't say he's the most traditional point guard. He's kind of a bigger guard. I think he can play a little bit of wing if needed. And he's actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but he's from Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, Baltimore boy, okay? And he went to North County High School though, and went to New Mexico State for college. And this is a guy that I definitely personally thought had always had the skills to, you know, be a pretty good backup point guard in the NBA, being a multi-positional defender and having the chops to just be annoying, in my opinion. And obviously, he's had to go through the G League, had to grind, and I think we're starting to see that it's coming together. And, you know, there is Kevon Harris, who's probably going to be one of the guys that he's going to have to duke it out with. But for me, I always thought, you know, Trevelin Queen was a guy that I had my top 70 going into the 2020 NBA draft. And look, it's not going to be easy for him to make the team. He's got the one-year deal. So for me, when I look at him, after 2 years at New Mexico State, you know, this was a guy who, and after a few years in the G League, I think he's gone a bit bigger. He's a good athlete. He's got great bounce off the, you know, 1 or 2 feet. He's really good in transition. And he's a guy who's like, you know, a pick six type guy. Like he's great at intercepting and gambling, like a really smart team defender. And right now, he's more of a 1-2 defender. He can get some threes. He's also gotten better playing off the catch, but he's really good at attacking closeouts and finishing well at the basket. For me, I think he's gotten quicker at his shot. For him, I think Queen has gotten quicker in his release. He's bulked up, and he's showing that he has the ability to be a really good shooter, scorer. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think? Because it's definitely interesting to see if this Trevelin Queen can be on the Orlando Magic's final opening day roster. So going to training camp, let's see how he does.